Hari Om Tat Sat. This is part 2 of a 3-part daily practice series. Prior to starting this session, you should watch the introduction, the science of daily practice, and part 1 of this series. Based on the science of yoga, the basic structure of a daily practice is made up of 2 parts, postures for the body and breath work for the mind. We perform a minimum of 5 yoga asanas so that the spine is moved in 5 different directions: forward, backward, sideways, a twist, and an inversion. In this way, the spinal column is manipulated into alignment and the discs between the vertebrae are pumped with fluid, relieving any pressure on the nerve pathways of the central nervous system. This restores power and function to all of the operating systems of the body, organs, glands, and hormones. Part 2 is breath work, where through the breath, we balance the energy within the mind and thus the body and begin to control the energy within the mind. And lastly, we always end by harnessing the energy created in our practice and channeling it on specific intentions that we want to create and manifest in our life. It's a powerful practice called Sanculpa. Sankalpa means focused energies of mind. In the previous part of this series, you learned 5 yoga asanas, 5 movements of the spine, and a pranayama breathwork practice, sama vritti, controlled equal breath. In this session, you will learn an additional 5 yoga asanas and go deeper into breath work with nadi shodhana, controlled alternate nostril breathing. Let us begin. When we step onto the mat, we step into the present moment. And at this moment, we let go of all that has happened in the past and all of the things that we need to do in the future. The only thing within the mind is I am doing my daily practice. Gently close the eyelids. Take a deep inhalation and become aware that you are breathing in. A slow exhalation and become aware that you are breathing out. Bring your awareness to the spinal column and let your awareness travel from the base slowly up to the top. And become aware of all of the benefits that performing these postures has on the spine, the central nervous system, and the body. Gently open the eyelids. Let's begin by opening the body in Tadasana, palm tree pose. The feet are hip distance apart. Let's interlace the fingers, turn the palms outward, place the hands on top of the head. You're going to inhale the heels up, simultaneously straightening the arms. Exhale, bring the heels back down to the mat, hands on top of the head. That is round 1. Inhale up, opening up all the major joints in the body. Exhale down. Inhaling up, expanding the chest. Exhaling down. Inhaling up, trying to get a little taller with each round. Exhaling down. Let's do one more. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale down. You can perform up to 10 rounds. Now, our first asana, a side bend. It is a variation of Trikonasana, triangle pose. So the feet are a little more than hip distance apart. You're going to inhale the hands up, palms together, interlock the thumbs. The body is in the shape of a triangle. You're going to exhale and bend the body to the right from the waist, paying attention not to bend forward, backward, or twist. When you reach the limit of the stretch, I want you to bring your right hand down to the right leg and exhale deeper into the bend. Inhale up to starting position and repeat on the left side. Exhale, bending the body to the left. When you reach the limit of the stretch, bring the left hand down to the left leg, and on the exhale, allow yourself to go deeper into the bend. Inhale up. That is round one. Let's repeat it again. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale up. One more round. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhaling up. Exhale the hands down. You can perform up to 10 rounds. The second asana is a forward bend, Paschimottanasana. So we're going to sit on the mat with the legs outstretched in front of us. The legs are straight, the hands are on top of the knees. You're going to inhale, and on the exhale, slowly slide the hands down the legs, touching the ankles, the heels, if possible, grasping the big toes with the index and middle finger and thumb. In the final posture, the legs are straight, the back is relaxed, and the head gently hangs down. There is no jerking or pulling. The legs are relaxed, the back is relaxed. If you are able to grasp the big toe, I want you to gently begin to bend the elbows on the exhale, allowing yourself to go deeper into the posture. The trunk of the body is being pulled towards the thighs, but the back is relaxed. You can hold this posture for as long as comfortable, but for now, let's gently roll back up into starting position. Posture number 3 is a spinal twist, Shava Udara Kanshasana, universal spinal twist pose. So we're going to lie on our back. Close to the body, and then we're going to raise the arms to shoulder level, palms facing upward. You're going to inhale, bending the right leg, left hand grasps the right knee, and then you're going to gently, on the exhale, pull the right knee down towards the left side of the body. The right foot remains in contact with the left knee. The left leg is straight. The right shoulder remains in contact with the floor. Then you're going to gently turn your head towards the right, completing the spinal twist. You can hold this posture for as long as comfortable. For now, let's return back to starting position. Exhale the leg down and repeat on the left hand side. So, inhale, bending the left leg, right hand grabs the left knee. You're going to exhale and bring the left knee towards the right side of the body. Left foot remains in contact with the right knee. Right leg is straight. Left shoulder remains in contact with the floor. And then you gently turn the head towards the left to complete the twist. You can hold this posture for as long as comfortable. For now, let's return to starting position and exhale the leg down. The fourth posture is an inversion, Hala Asana, plow pose. So, we lie on our back. Arms are close to the body, palms are facing down. At no time during this practice do you move the neck. The neck should always remain straight. Inhale the legs up vertical. Then you're going to exhale, push down on your arms, raise the buttocks, lift the spine, palms go on the lower back. So you're supporting the back with the hands. And then you exhale, gently allowing the feet to fall to the floor. Ultimately, the legs should be straight. If you need to in the beginning, you can bend the knees, knowing that eventually, when the body becomes more open, the legs should be straight. The final posture, you're with the breath. You can hold it for up to 20 seconds in the beginning and work your way up to 1 minute. To come out of the posture, return the palms to the floor and gently roll the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae and lower the legs. Gently move the neck from right to left and return to center. The fifth posture is a backward bend, Ustrasana, camel pose. I will show you 2 variations. So let's come into seated posture. Sitting on our heels. Variation 1. Stand on the knees. Place the palms on the buttocks. And then you're going to inhale, push the hips forward, open the chest, gently tilt the head backwards without straining. You can hold this posture for up to 3 minutes. For now, gently roll the head back up and return to seated posture. Variation 2. The hands are placed on the heels. And you're going to inhale, raising the hips, expanding the chest, tilting the head back without straining. Coming out of the posture, you return to seated position and gently roll the head back up. Those were 5 yoga asanas, 5 movements of the spine. And let's finish in Shavasana, corpse pose. Come onto the back. Legs apart, hands slightly away from the body, palms are facing upward. Shavasana allows us to reap the benefits of all of the postures we just performed. At this moment, there is a free flow of energy within the body, within the central nervous system, restoring all of the operating systems of the body, the organs, glands, and hormones. While the body restores itself, we're going to perform a rotation of consciousness where we let the awareness travel to different parts of the body. This induces a state of pratyahara, sense withdrawal, which activates subconscious waves within the mind, the waves of deep healing and spiritual experience. I want you to bring your awareness to the entire right arm. From the tips of the fingers all the way up to the right shoulder, the entire right arm is relaxed. Bring your awareness to the entire right leg from the right hip girdle all the way down to the toes. The entire right leg is relaxed. Bring your awareness to the entire left arm from the tips of the fingers up to the left shoulder. The entire left arm is relaxed. Bring your awareness to the entire left leg from the left hip girdle all the way down to the toes. The entire left leg is relaxed. Bring your awareness to the entire back of the body, from the heels to the buttocks to the back of the head. The entire back of the body is relaxed. Bring your awareness to the entire front of the body, from the forehead to the navel to the tips of the toes. The entire front of the body is relaxed. Now bring your awareness to the whole body which is lying on the floor. The whole body is relaxed. You may stay in Shavasana for some time, but for now, let's gently roll on to the right side of the body. And when you're ready, gently push yourself up into seated posture. And now we begin breath work, which will be done in 3 parts: breath awareness with yogic counting, and then we will perform the pranayama nadi shodhana, controlled alternate nostril breathing with Nasagra Mudra. Nasagra Mudra is a hand gesture. It is a powerful mudra that stimulates the plexus of nerves connected to the pineal gland, which produces serotonin and melatonin, bringing us calm and relaxation. So we gently press on the eyebrow center with the middle finger and index finger, and then we use the thumb and the ring finger to close the right and the left nostril. Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, stimulates both hemispheres of the brain. With left nostril breathing, the right hemisphere is stimulated. When we breathe through the right nostril, the left hemisphere is stimulated. So when we perform alternate nostril breath, we stimulate both hemispheres of the brain. This brings balance to the entirety of the brain and thus balance to the entirety of the body. So let us begin. Come into a meditative posture. What is most important is that the spine is straight and you can remain comfortable for the next few minutes. Put the hands into a mudra of your choice. I will touch the tip of my index fingers with the tips of my thumb. Place them on top of my knees. If the palms are facing up, this is Chin Mudra. If they're facing down, this is Yana Mudra. Gently close the eyelids. Become aware of the breath at the chest. With every inhalation, the chest expands. With every exhalation, the chest contracts. Try not to control the breath. Just witness the natural expansion with every inhalation and contraction with every exhalation at the chest. As we inhale, the chest expands. As we exhale, the chest contracts. Now begin yogic counting with every inhalation and exhalation to discover the duration of the natural breath. As you inhale, you mentally chant Om 1, Om 2, Om 3 to whatever the natural count of the inhalation is. On the exhalation, you mentally count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3 to whatever the count of the exhalation is. So begin breath awareness with yogic counting, discovering the duration of your inhalation and exhalation. The number will naturally change as the breath becomes slower and deeper. Just continue counting the inhalation and exhalation. Now, whatever the count of your inhalation is now, will remain the count when we begin to perform controlled alternate nostril breathing. So the inhalation and the exhalation will be the count of what your inhalation is now. I want you to bring the right hand up into Nasagra Mudra. So the middle and index finger gently press on the eyebrow center. Take an inhalation, an exhalation, and then close the right nostril. On the next inhalation, I want you to mentally count your number, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, whatever that count may be. Then close the left nostril, release the right, exhaling the same count, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, whatever the count is. Now inhaling again through the right nostril with that same count, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. Now closing the right nostril, releasing the left, exhaling that count, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3. That is round 1. Continue controlled alternate nostril breathing. Inhaling your count with the left. Closing the left nostril, releasing the right, exhaling the count. Inhaling the count through the right nostril. Closing the right nostril, releasing the left, exhaling the count through the left nostril. And continuing again, inhaling through the left your count. Controlled, alternate nostril breathing. If the right arm ever becomes tired, you can always take your left hand and support the right elbow. Continuing the practice of controlled alternate nostril breathing. Balancing both hemispheres of the brain, bringing balance to the totality of the mind. Complete your next round and return the hands to the mudra on top of the knees. Keeping the eyelids closed, I want you to bring your awareness to the eyebrow center. The yogis call this the chittakash, the mind space. And as your awareness rests in the chittakash, I want you to get ready to state your personal sanculpa, the focused intention of what you want to manifest in your life, made into a simple sentence. If you have not discovered your sanculpa yet, you can simply state, "My body is healthy, my mind is at peace." State your sankalpa now within the mind 3 times. Now bring the palms together at the heart, which joins the right and left hemisphere of the brain at the heart center, allowing the mind to rest within the space of the heart. Bow the head. Namaste. And gently open the eyelids. So, naturally, you will perform the practice longer, but for the purpose of this series, we're making it shorter. Just as in part 1 of the series, in equal breath, you gradually deepen the practice by deepening that count. So if you start the practice of controlled alternate nostril breathing at a count of, say, Om 3, try that for 1 or 2 weeks until it is absolutely comfortable and fluid. There should never be any tension or strain in breath work, in pranayama work. And when it's relaxed and you're doing it with ease, increase the count to an Om 4. Do that for a couple weeks, again till it's relaxed and you're doing it with ease and no strain. And then increase the count to an Om 5. That's how you go deeper into the practice, and you can go all the way up to an Om 10. May your practice be blessed. Hari Om Tat Sat.